Do you guys remember when Bardock used to terrorize Dragon Ball Legends, specifically with a team of a trio? The Trinity, the Holy Trinity. Gogeta, Broly, and Bardock. That team was nuts back in the day. And guess what? It is bad, because he got a Zenkai. Now before I start, I don't know why I would put him on a tier list yet. He's at least S tier, I say that right now. Because the thing is, all Bardock really needed was stats. Because like, you could have ran him up until like yesterday, but the problem was anytime you used him, he would just do nothing because he was just so weak. But that's the thing, he was a support unit. He was a unit, even though he's really a melee type, he was a support unit where he switched into a Super Saiyan. He caused that unit that he switched into to do so much ridiculous damage. That's what made him so special. And guess what? He's very viable now because look at these stats. They're dumb. They're dumb. The only new abilities he got added were these two over here. Because I believe these are basically the same, right? No, I think it used to be 35% damage. Now it's 40%, and I believe this is all the same for the most part. But really, like, this is all he's got added for, and then half of this doesn't even go into effect until 50 seconds into the game. And I saw people saying that he's bad because of that, but that's not the case at all. The thing is when Bardock gets in the field, he's gonna do damage, and a lot of it. Now, one thing before I hop into this fight that I'm gonna point out is a lot of people, first thing that they went to was his Z ability. They were like, oh, wait a minute, his Zenkai ability buffs Blue and Saiyan, so he just made someone like Vegito Blue and Majin Vegeta that much better. Yes and no on bench, but you probably don't want to do that because remember, his regular Z ability only boosts Super Saiyan, so he actually will shine on the Super Saiyan team more than anything, unless you just want to go for bench unit, in which case he'll only just buff that one blue unit you might have in your team that's a Saiyan. So, I came up with this team after hours and hours of research, and by hours and hours, I mean I played for an hour like last night and tested out various teams. And this team right here is the Holy Trinity of 2020. And you know what? I'm gonna just stop talking. Let's get into this first fight and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, we're loading into a game now. I'm gonna just kind of explain the way this works in case you weren't around there for Holy Trinity. Hey, we got Blue Boy. So, basically, you're gonna start with Bardock, and you're gonna switch into one of these two. Well, actually, you don't have to switch immediately. You can actually use Bardock to do some damage because he is disgusting now. But when it's time to switch, you can actually switch into someone like Broly or Vegito, depending on what cards you have in your hands. You know, if you got key cards, go for Broly. If you have strike cards, go for Vegito. And he's gonna melt whatever's in front of you, especially if those criticals start kicking in. Now, key is you need RNG because he's all about the criticals. If you don't get those criticals, I mean, you'll still do damage, but like it won't be anywhere nearly as how much more powerful it becomes with the Bardock boost. And I'll show you right now. Is this a bot? This could be a bot. I guess we'll find out here in a second. All right. So backdash for a second. You know what? Just go for the key card. So there we go. We're not gonna switch out yet. We're not gonna switch out yet. I mean, alone, look at the damage. Look at the damage this man is just shelling out right now. I'm gonna backdash for a second. And let's switch into you. Let's go ahead and do this. Is this a bot? Oh, that's a bot. Okay, well, I'm gonna include this anyways, just so you can see what I'm talking about in regards to the boost, because it's probably easier to explain against a bot than it is against a player I'm trying to focus. Let's go ahead and just kind of wait here for a second. There's no criticals on him yet, because remember, you got to switch from him. Ooh. You know what we can do here? We can do some testing. Let's see how much damage this would do against. This is a great way to test this on a bot, actually. Let's see how much damage this would do against Vegito Blue. He's dead. It wasn't even a critical. 2.4 million with that combo there. And then he's dead right now. I'm gonna just go right into the blue card. Okay. And I thought he tackled. All right, go ahead, fate me. This stupid robot is about to plot to his Russian forfeit, and this is actually a real player. Nah, it's a bot. It's 100% a bot. Hey, why? I missed a feint. Stupid. Perfect vanish, and then dish. That should kill. Yeah. Basically, it's the Holy Trinity all over again. And in fact, in the comment section below, give me your best Bardock combinations of teams that you came up with. And also, if you play with Bardock or if you've seen videos, where would you place him off of that experience alone on the tier list? I think he's at least S tier. He could potentially be Z tier as well, but I need more time to kind of think about it. But the thing is, I've always said about Bardock is he's a card that's going to be good in the long run. When that card first came out, I said, this is going to be viable for the next like couple years, because as long as Super Saiyans exist, this guy's gonna be great because you switch into a Super Saiyan and they just melt. Another team I tried testing out last night, which was very, very rough, was actually blue yellow and blue purple. And what I did is I ran Namek Goku to LF, and basically you switch from Bardock into Goku, he just melts. But the problem is, there's a lot of greens running around right now, especially Goku Black. And when you get to the point where it's just your blue units versus Bardock, or not Bardock, Rose, you lose. So maybe another time I'll try it out, but I don't know. Overall, though, I think it's fantastic. But let's get into a real match that we can actually kind of like jump into the nitty-gritty of Bardock and his Zenkai. I did see some people say that he's kind of average and he's barely got any changes compared to the average Zenkai. That's the thing, though. Not every Zenkai is supposed to be like broken. I'm pretty sure the last couple that were released weren't intentionally supposed to be as good as they are. It just happened to work out that way. But the thing is I feel like Bardock is in a good state because, like I said, he was already good. And the extra change he got just made him viable enough to be in the meta for a very long time. So if you have him, I recommend him. But if you're not running Super Saiyans, then I guess it doesn't really matter. But all right, let's hop into this next match. All right, what was this? Vegeta family team from the looks of it. Let's just back up for a second. Whoop, right away. Whoop, all right, okay, all right, good counter. Can we get that? Can we get that? Can we get that? We can. Is this a bot again? Is this a bot? Hey, I have an idea. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. How much is it gonna do? Yay! A lot of damage. A lot of damage. Oh, he just stood there. Okay, so that's not a bot. It's not a bot. I'm gonna activate this so I can get the boost. Oh, this is gonna be great. Because now he's gonna melt. He's gonna melt. Okay, I'm gonna just wait a second. I'm gonna switch into Vegeta. There we go. Okay. Woo! Criticals, man. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Do we want to get the LF? I feel like I want to be childish. I want to be childish. Hold on. So I need 6 seconds on. He's getting all the Trunks buff needed. Just gonna let me do that. Okay. He's gonna last long enough for the LF. Ooh, you might be able to. Oh, you know what? Let's just finish with Bardock. I mean, this is more of a Bardock beater than anything. Okay. I mean, again, it goes to show you. That Broly as an extreme unit, you know, people tend to sleep on extreme units all the time because they're not sparkings. Remember, extremes are not supposed to be like the SRs of this game. I say this all the time. They're just as good, if not sometimes better, than sparkings. And that Broly, the only thing that sucks about that Broly is I'm sure a lot of people don't have him at many stars because extreme units are so hard to pull. Lucky enough for me, he's very old, and I've managed to finally pull him several times. And on top of that, I used a lot of extreme Z powers as well on him. He, for me, is just an absolute tank right now. So you switch into Bardock, from Bardock into that Broly, and when you have key cards, they just melt. They're not gonna last. So yeah. All right, let's get to the next one. By the way, I want to say last night I ran into a player that did the My Tech EX My, where basically you get the double buff where you go from EX My to Bardock back to whatever main you're using. And while that is not exactly the best choice for a team you want to do because it basically relies on one strategy, they pulled it off on me and they basically like ended up one-shotting my entire team. I got absolutely washed. So you can also do that as well if you want. All right, same setup. Oh, we got a Bardock this time. Let's go ahead and do this. Also, by the way, in the missions tab for 2,000 crystals, they actually let you get 7 stars of Bardock and then 2 levels of Zenkai as well for 2,000 crystals. If you don't have Bardock yet, especially at that many stars, that's a good deal. I like the fact that they're doing these mission tabs now that basically let you get guaranteed units. And again, if you don't have Bardock, that's a fantastic deal because it's like you get 7 stars. You get 7 stars on Bardock and then 2 Zenkai levels. So yeah. All right, let's hop into this next match. So this match is loading kind of awkwardly. Like it said ready, and it just sat there for a couple seconds. So I don't know. This might be a lag fest. Ah, yeah, it's a lag fest. Awesome, awesome. Bro. Legends, why, man? What are you doing? I'm gonna just do this. Oh my god! I don't know if he dropped it on purpose or if he's just lagging that badly. Bro! I might just forfeit this. This is terrible! Bro, what are you... Come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on. Bro. You gotta be kidding me.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
When people ask me, why don't you play more Legends? It's singular matches I run into like this that happen once every often where I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's not play Legends today. I'm gonna go play something else. Can I just forfeit? I can't even I can't forfeit. Oh! I'm just gonna blast him. Why did that? Why is it all of a sudden? What is he actually lag switching? Hold on, time out. It's working fine now. It's like literally working fine now. What happened? Oh my gosh. gonna activate this just so I can get my health back. Dog, what happened? Like, literally what happened? Slice that for me? Hey, there you go. You know what? I'm gonna show you no mercy. I'm gonna show you no mercy right now. No mercy. You should still be in cooldown with the Go tanks. Why is it so smooth now? Nah, that person was definitely cheating. That person was definitely cheating. Just tap blast to kill him. You know what? We'll just do key blast. I'm shocked. I'm appalled right now. That person had to have been cheating. You know, I was gonna cut it out of the video completely, but after seeing how fast it started working right there, nah, they had to have been cheating or something. That's come on, dog. Come on, let's get into the next one. We'll probably end it in this next one. All right, we got LOE. Perfect. All right, I hope this is not actually a bot, because now at this point I couldn't tell because they loaded way too fast. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Well, so far so good. They're gonna hit me with the strike card here in a second. Okay, they didn't do it. I forgot that he actually heals up. Ooh, what's bad? Oh wait, that's the wrong Frieza. I was terrified over here thinking that it was gonna be like that it was gonna be LF Frieza. Can we get this? No, we cannot. All right, I was worried for nothing. I was over here like, are they about to strike cancel me here in a second? It's gonna be awful. Let's go and do this. Whoop. Can I tap faster, please? Whoop. Oh, I thought that was a tackle again. Okay, are they gonna actually come? What are they doing? I'm gonna just heal up. What are you hoping to accomplish? What if I just do this? Cause you're gonna push a button. Ah! I figured he was trying to bait me into getting his ultimate off. Okay, was that the first Rising Rush of the video? I feel like we didn't use Rising Rush at all. Did we? We didn't. That happened last night, actually. I found myself not using Rising Rush a lot just because Bardock was just handling all the business for me. Like, every time he came down to it, he was like, I got you, fam. You want some damage? Say no more. Oh, I'm getting the LF here. I'm doing it right here. Push a button. That's what I want to see. Let's end it on an LF. It wasn't much of a challenge at the end there, but you know, between that last laggy match, I've also never seen that attack done on Pod Frieza, which is hilarious to me. Just imagine just sitting there in your little wheelchair pod and thinking like, I'm about to get the Excalibur sword up my ass. Alright, I'm gonna end it at that. I'm gonna keep playing with this. I feel like I want to do more experiments with it. I like Bardock, and I love the fact that he's back because it gives so much room for potential teams. So there's so many Super Saiyans in this game. But let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Yada yada yada. I hope that they fixed that where it keeps telling me to accept missions that I haven't bought yet, because I'm not gonna buy those missions because I already have them at 14 stars. But again, anybody else? I'll show you what I'm talking about actually. This right here. So it's 2,000 crystals, and for that you're gonna get 3,000 Z power, which is basically 7 stars, and you also get 2 Zenkai levels for Bardock, and then you can get the rest from the actual regular banner. I think this is a great deal. You know, some people have been kind of questioning if these missions that are basically locked behind CCs are worth it, if they're good. I think these are great because you can farm up the crystals and get guaranteed units, especially once like Bardock, they're gonna be like right out of the gate ready to just go. So yeah, I recommend these. You can always wait for the next banner. I believe the Trio of Danger will be the next banner coming out next week. So if you don't want them, the dogs, which I feel like they're gonna be really, really good, but if you don't want them, I would just get something like this, because this Bardock is going to last a whole lot longer than those dogs probably. Unless, of course, those dogs end up doing something crazy different, in which case they end up being meta, but who knows. Anyways, I'm going to end at that. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Rhymestyle. Let me know your thoughts on Bardock. Is he Z? Is he S? Give me your best opinions. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.